Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, sportsmen, scholars, students, friends, colleagues, professional and officials, doctors and ministers, advertisers and media personnel. I, Dr. Rakesh from USA, welcome all. Your presence is praiseworthy, admirable, appreciable. I heartily thank my all listeners. Our today's topic of discussion is selfless love for all beings. All the religions teach the lesson of love, whether one follows it or not. It is his own sweet will. Our great man says, love God's creation if you want to see Him. Further they say, love thy neighbor. They never asked anyone to confirm first who his neighbor was. They simply taught to love your neighbor. It seems to be an ordinary thought, but contains in itself a very deep meaning. Because every neighbor has a neighbor, may be of any caste. It means love all. They have even said that if you worship God, have sufficient eatables, and on the other hand, your neighbor is dying of hunger, your worship will be reduced to ashes and mingled into dust. The same thing is taught by English saints who say love is God, God is love. But people have misinterpreted it. This is not that kind of love which is sexual and meant for the satisfaction of lust and other selfish motives like the greed for wealth, etc. True love is to love God and humanity. We should have such feelings that all are created by one supreme power. Hatred can only vanish if we all human beings are awakened and develop a feeling of oneness. When hatred will disappear, then 50 or 60% budget of the countries, which is presently being spent in preparing weapons of war, will be saved, and then if this huge saved money would be utilized for the welfare of the humanity, then there might not be a single person who may remain or stay hungry. Every man will lead a comfortable life. It is possible only if man becomes awakened. But he has imprisoned himself in his narrow range of thinking If his own cot is broken, he is busy in fixing it with Fevicol, but he is not concerned with that of others. There are a few people who are worried about the whole humanity, but those people who have procured the atomic power shall not listen to the rare philanthropic people. You should remember God and recite His words silently, praying Him to change the minds of these dreadful people so that these destructive bombs may never come into action. Otherwise, there is hardly any escape when this man-made destructive power would come into action and bring devastation. It would never think of the own and the alien. What type of thinking the present day man has acquired. Due to this thinking, the humanity is leading towards. Due to this thinking, the humanity is leading towards the burning inferno. If you love one another selflessly, then this world can never face any danger. If there is any danger, that is from man's evil thoughts and prevailing hatred. Only God's true and pious words can redeem the world from it. What is written in our scripture, in our holy books? Yours is the best of 84 lakh lives. Deliberately into this cycle ye have dives. Once this life is lost in vain, it will last for time uncertain. Further they say, behold, human life is rare. May not be again. Take care, as fruit from branch dropped as free won't unite again with the tree. As a ripened fruit from the branch of a tree falls on the earth and cannot be attached again with that branch, similarly, this human body which we have got after time immemorial and for getting salvation to the soul, that is for merging the soul into God, is just like that ripened fruit and will not be available to the soul time and again. We have already been bestowed human body with a great difficulty. Once this life is spent without its true motive, the chance is lost forever. We observe that animals are better than men in many aspects. You may ask how human beings eat, and so do the animals. But the difference in their eating is that human beings generally eat the animals, but the animals generally do not eat men. The man produces children, works and sleeps. Similarly, animals also generate their young ones, work and sleep. Rather, the bones and skin etc. of the animals are useful to men in many ways. but it is not true in the case of human body. In the case of human body, man attacks